Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. All of the blood and the sweat and the tears and the hours all come to this as we are ready to start the season. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
First down here for the offense. Easy. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Throws to the wideout. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. Still looking. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. Spins away. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They'll go back to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On second down, he'll fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're working that left side. And he's got a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And it'll be a touchdown.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on second. He's looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback moving. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He's going to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than and he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Coming after it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It's caught. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can.
A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago.
Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Open runway ahead. The 20. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Grab near the marker. It's Reddick. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know
he's taking the shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Unleashes one. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Honestly, it just looks like the defense has better players on the field, and that's really demonstrated itself throughout the course of the game. They've got more speed. They've been able to shut this offense down in every possible way, and even on that last one, not letting them get out of bounds. You got to be impressed with what you've seen by this defense.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move.
To start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, the coach is going to...
Touchdown, Alabama! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the quick grab. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on second down after the good first down run. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Hit the afterburners, kid. Inside the 10. Touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Reddick. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going up top here late in the game. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the left. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll throw it on first down. Gets open down the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Alabama pushing the tempo. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown time!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catches of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that